Look into Molina, now the 1-1. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Lined hard toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. The relay. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. Here's Daniel Murphy now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Daniel Murphy.
Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Machado in foul ground. 2 gone. Man at second here with 2 away and set to stand in the fine second baseman Robinson Cano. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. 0-1 count and the pitch. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
Tough spot to hit here as a hitter. You have a base open, so you have to almost be trying to think like the pitcher. Is he going to try to pitch around me, or is he going to come in the strike zone?
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough?
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Now at the plate, Aaron Sanchez. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Aaron Sanchez.
And this is popped high in the air back behind short. Garcia is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. Digging in once again, Christian Yelich. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. In is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. And that one swung on and missed. 0-1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. In the dirt here. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Sent on the ground out to second. Cano fields it cleanly. Throw in time at first for out number 2. And they'll put the tag on him between third and home. And I don't know what he's thinking, but it's a double play and the inning. Digging in to try it again. Noah Syndergaard. They'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. In there at the letters 0-1. Reggie Jackson will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Reggie Jackson.
Fouled back.
Matt, he's thrown 2 pitches right down the middle and got away with them. I don't think he should go back there again, but he's got to locate a little bit better if he wants to put him away. This guy's too good a hitter.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
You know, pitching isn't always about throwing strikes. Sometimes you just need to make sure your opponent isn't too comfortable up there. And that's just what he did right there. Busted it inside with good hard stuff.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Reggie Jackson goes down to become the first out in the 6th inning. Kipnis is there for it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Ready for another chance? Elliot Garcia. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. If this 2-hitter finds a way on, it really sets up the very good middle part of the order to do some damage after all.
And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. Breaking pitch misses well inside. 3-1.
Hey, that's a good pitch right there. But, you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Raisel Iglesias enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Here's Manny Machado now. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Leading off for the Warriors, third baseman, Manny.
And that one right down Main Street.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike one becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But, hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
And he'll get in there standing up with a leadoff double. Here's Nelson Cruz now. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Drilled right back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Now a long throw home. And he is safe at the plate, and the lead is now 3-0. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike 1. Now a shot out toward the alley in right center. Cruz rounds third and is digging for the plate. And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game. And he is in there with an RBI triple. Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. They've got 2 already home in the inning and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. Got him fishing that time. 0-1. And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball 1.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
The catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And the run will score on the sacrifice flies. So it's now a 5-0. Into the windup and the pitch. Line drive to left, and Molina's aboard a base hit. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brandon Crawford. Felipe Rivero enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. And a whiff at a good slider that time. 3 runs already home here. He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
Well, that's a high pitch he's swinging at right there. Even if he makes contact on that, Matt, I think it's a pop-up. He's probably not going to drive that ball. That ball's so high out of the zone.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
Murphy has to shade his eyes from the sun, but he stays with it for round number 2. And he'll take it to the bag for the out, and there's your digging in once again. Yoenis Cespedes. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Curtis Granderson is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. Hey now. Pitch on the way. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Cespedes is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Riding in once again, Victor Martinez. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And he straightens him up with a fastball that time. It's ball 1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding them on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
Ready for another shot now. Ken Griffey Jr. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And this is going to be a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Had him fooled as this is popped up back behind short. Crawford into shallow left, and that ends the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the
Digging in, Aaron Sanchez.
Leading off
He'll
for
start
Hawaii.
things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Aaron Sanchez.
Now a bunt attempt here, but this is foul for the first strike. The 0-1 delivery. Bunt attempt, but that'll bounce foul. He squares, and it's in the air. And that's a foul ball. He's down on strikes for the first out.
Now batting, center fielder.
Here's the first pitch to him. Christian Yelich is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good one.
Way in front of a great slider that time. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning. Ready once again, Jason Kipnis. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Into the windup and the pitch. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Granderson. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Edgar Martinez. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Martinez.
Popped high in the air. Goldschmidt is there for it. And that's the first out of the inning. Here's Daniel Murphy now. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Into the windup and the pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Yelich is under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So stepping in, Robinson Cano. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. First pitch of the at-bat. Late that time for a strike.
Well, he's thrown over 70% first pitch strikes to all the hitters in the game right now. That's why he's pitching late in the game. He's getting ahead of guys, and then you can manipulate as you move forward.
Here's the 1-1 now to Cano. Lifted in the air out towards left center. After it is Cespedes. He's around first, heading for 2. And now that'll hop over the wall. So he'll be at second here with 2 away on a ground rule double. Alex Gordon will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Kelvin Herrera is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth. Manny Machado is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike one.
Well, that's not a good pitch for him to hit. Look, this fella's. But you got to bring the pitch into the zone. Chasing that one there. Right there, I'd go back and forth.
Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Into the flag court and gone. Digging in and looking for more, Nelson Cruz. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And a foul tip held onto here at strike one. Now here's the pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. Bats here with a double and a triple on his line in this one. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Griffey is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike one. The 0-1 pitch. Fouled back. Ready with the 0-2. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but
and the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Now batting, Lou Brock. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. Hunter Strickland takes the ball now in inning number.
Your attention, please. Now pitching, Hunter Strickland.
Now a swing and he pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out. Now in the box, Elliot Garcia. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats out of play. Comes set with the 0-1. Swing and a liner, but foul. The 0-2 home. Heading out toward shallow right. Cruz sprinting after it, but he won't get there. It falls in. It is Curtis Granderson. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch. And there he goes towards second. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Swing and a liner. Foul. And now the runner's trying for third. Pitch inside. The throw. One out and a runner on third. And a swing and a ball hit foul heading for the seats. So another foul ball here, and it remains 1-2.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He was fortunate he just fouled it off. Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. from the stretch. Fouled back. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one.
Good check swing on that off-speed pitch. Clearly sitting fastball, ready to let it fly. He recognized it was an off-speed pitch and was able to hold up.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Shin-high fastball that time, ball three. Has a look, now the pitch. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Cruz is there. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitch.